What's up, everyone? This is France over here from Nintendo and PlayerSense.com, and just like the intro, I cannot stop playing Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. It is a fantastic crafted game, and it just launched here in North America last week, and I've been having a ton of fun. I want to say thank you to all the people who came out and played the game with us on PlayerSense.com so we can test out the online connection and just kind of see how things are. And remember, we do have our first tournament coming up. If you signed up for the PE Basic League or the PE Lightning League, there are going to be tournament matchups going on this whole weekend. The structure and how everything's going to break down will be posted on PlayerSense.com, and I will make a video on it. Look forward to that at the end of this week, probably Thursday or Friday. That video will be going up, announcing matchups, links, what to do, how we're going to structure it, because there's so many people that we're going to have to break it down into 2 days and even make it a 2-week thing. So I'll look forward to that coming soon. So on to the news here. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U finally gets a release date, and we are going to be getting it on November 21st, like a lot of the retailers said, and like how I predicted, I think weeks ago or even months ago. I had an episode where we talked about that, and a lot of retailers were talking about it's going to come November 21st, and that seemed to make the most sense. Last year, Super Mario 3D World launched on November 21st, and that is a week before Black Friday. That is the biggest shopping season here in North America, so Nintendo of America obviously wanted to get that game out, and we get it here in North America first. So if you live in Europe or if you live in Japan, you're actually going to have to wait a little bit to get that game. It's coming out December 6th in those regions, whereas North America, because of Black Friday, because of the shopping season, we're getting it first, and I am stoked. I am so happy to get this game in basically about a month and some odd days. Not only that, but we've had Hyrule Warriors, there's Smash Bros on 3DS to keep us excited, plus we got Bayonetta 2 coming out, so there's plenty of stuff to play for Nintendo fans, and I'm just really excited that we get this game on November 21st, because there's going to be a lot of smashing going down. Alright, and some other good news for Nintendo and Smash Bros. Amazon sold out of the Wii U Smash Bros bundle with the game controller. You can buy a bundle that comes with the Wii U copy of Super Smash Bros. It comes with a GameCube adapter, and it comes with the GameCube controller with the Smash Bros emblem on it, and that is actually sold out. That bundle is actually sold out on Amazon.com. Nintendo had a press release announcing the release date and all of that, and then all of a sudden that bundle was just gone on Amazon. So it looks like that's going to have some pretty good sales, especially for the tournament competitive fighters and the people who use that controller basically since the GameCube era. So since 2001, there's been people using that controller for well over a decade at this point. So the fact that Nintendo is offering this controller for us is very cool. I have my bundle pre-ordered from GameStop, so I'm going to definitely be picking that one up. But I suggest anybody who is serious about online play or competitive play, I want to make sure there's no input lag or any wireless lag with devices, I go ahead and pick up that Smash Bros for Wii U bundle. However, the bundle is $99, but you do get the GameCube adapter and the controller, so I feel it's worth it. Moving on to the next bit of news here, we've got some more Smash Bros sales. So Nintendo has actually announced that Super Smash Bros for Nintendo 3DS has sold over 2.8 million units since it launched in Japan. That is Japanese sales, European sales, North American sales, and the rest of the world all combined. Everywhere that it's launched, over 2.8 million. So it was counting, and yet it just came out last Friday. I've been playing it so much it feels like it's been out for longer than that, but no, it's only been out since last Friday, and it's selling phenomenal right now. Not every game is going to sell major, huge numbers, but when you have a game like Smash Bros, you know you're going to sell at least 2 million very quickly. And the fact that it got to 2.8 million, nearly 3 million units in basically less than a month at this point, That is fantastic, and it's only going to go higher because people are still buying it. I was at the store the other day and there was no copies of Super Smash Bros. At all for the Nintendo 3DS at the Walmart. That was like unheard of. There was no copies. They were bringing some more out, but the fact that they sold through all of their initial stock that they got at one of the biggest Walmarts that I have here in my town, it was absolutely insane, and it's going to keep going. Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U are both going to sell big. I think Amiibo is really going to help push the Wii U version, and it's only going to help improve the sales because I think people play the 3DS version, get them ready for the Wii U version. People play the Wii U version, say, hey, I want a version on the go, I want a version when I travel. So that's what I'm doing. So I really think this is good news for Nintendo, and the fact that it's just going to keep on selling well, that's just good, so they can actually meet their forecast this year. Moving on to the last bit of news before I get to my main topic and my discussion on Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo has actually announced 6 new Amiibo figurines for the North American market, European market, worldwide, everywhere. We're going to be getting Captain Falcon, we're going to be getting Pit, Zelda, Diddy Kong, Little Mac, and Luigi, and all of these are going to be coming out in December. Early December, we're going to be able to get these. So the first wave of Amiibo figurines is coming out on November 21st with the launch of the Wii U version of Super Smash Bros. Here in North America. Obviously in Europe and Japan, you guys are going to get those first wave of Amiibo figurines actually in November. I think it's late November that you guys get those, so you can actually buy them before the Wii U version actually comes out. And then in December, the second wave of Amiibo figurines comes out. And I'm actually really interested in this Captain Falcon figurine because it looks amazing. I already have all 12 of the first run Amiibo figurines pre-ordered, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go pre-order these 6 here because I have to have the Little Mac and Captain Falcon, and I might as well get all the other ones if I'm going to get 2 of them out of the 6. So these look amazing. Make sure you check out all the pictures and the photos. They just look really high quality. Right, and in the main topic here, we are going to talk about Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. I'm going to give my unofficial review, my impressions, how I feel about the game, and I have to say, this is one of the best portable games I've ever played in my life. It is easily one of the most content-packed, best portable games, and I recommend it to anybody out there. If you don't have a 3DS, go get one. You're going to want to play this game on the go. It's great for lunch breaks. It's great for just breaks in general. If you're taking a break and you just want to play a quick match, there's so many different characters, over 50. There's so much customization. The Smash Run, all the different modes that they have in the game is really cool. But what I want to talk about is kind of more of the characters and in depth and what they did there. So a lot of people that have been playing the game as far as the online mode goes, it's much improved from Brawl. That's definitely good. It's much improved from Brawl. There's still some lag though that I've experienced, of course, with people with slower connections. Now, this isn't necessarily Nintendo's fault, as some people have really crappy connections and they play the game. When I played online for 4 Glory matches, I mean, some people had some horrible connections. I played one person in Japan and it literally had to like load while I was playing the game. Once again, that's connections so far away. That's the problem there. But when I played matches against the PlayerSense community, a lot of them felt pretty good. There was some minor lag in some of them, or some minor input delay in some of them. But for the most part, the matches were pretty fluid and clean. And there was even some matches that I played on 4 Glory that were smooth, that were super smooth. So it's definitely better than Brawl, because Brawl, I don't think I ever had a 100% smooth match in Brawl, even on one-on-one situations. So that's good that they fixed that there. Although there is some improvements that I would suggest as far as the online goes. I would actually like to have the option to go into a lobby and see people's connections, because if you can see people's connections, then you can avoid the bad people, that have the crappy McDonald's Wi-Fi, compared to the people that have that actual good internet connection. And that's my only request that I would like as far as the online mode goes. They could add like a spectate mode to where you can see your friends as far as spectate their matches. That would have been nice too. Hopefully they add that with the Wii U version. Maybe they ran out of time and couldn't incorporate that function. But a lobby to where you can actually see the connections of people, like a lot of other fighting games do, like Tekken, that would be fantastic, and that would be the one thing that I really want them to add to Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, and hopefully it's in there for the Wii U version. But overall, other than that, my impressions of Smash Bros. Are amazing. I mean, the characters seem pretty balanced right now. Obviously, it's pretty early in the game, we don't really know, but I really like what they did with Zero Suit Samus. She's actually one of my favorite characters in the game. I hated her in Brawl, but now she's actually one of my favorite characters. And everywhere is just balanced. I just feel that they really balanced out Pit. There's a lot of delay with some of his, like his bow and arrow and some of his other attacks. They replaced his infinite spinning blade thingy with the upper arm thing from Kid Icarus Uprising, so that was pretty cool. And Meta Knight has been completely nerfed. A lot of his moves that he had have way more lag and delay time and stuff like that, so Meta Knight is no longer the terror that he was in Brawl as far as racking up damage and some of his air combos that he can do. I mean, he's still good, don't get me wrong, but he's been balanced out. And a lot of people have been given buffs. The weaker characters, even like with Pit and with Zero Suit Samus, they've really been given buffs. A lot of the infinite chaining attacks that were in Brawl actually cap off like with a big hit that has some knockback, so that's really cool. Good for comboing and stuff like that. It makes it to where it's not cheap, to where it just leaves you wide open if you're just pressing the button, so that's also really good too. And overall, the speed is really good too. I like the fact that it's a little bit quicker than Brawl, not as quick as Melee, and there's some sliding going on. You can't move around all finicky like people do in Melee, which is good in my opinion. I don't feel that you should be able to move all crazy like they did in Melee and not have any sliding or anything like that. So the fact that they added that in there, I like the physics. The fast fall is good. So I'm loving Super Smash Bros. One of the best portable games, if not the best portable game I've ever played. Trust me, this game is just flat out amazing, and it's addicting as heck. You're going to be wanting to play over and over and over. I think I've already put 30 hours into it, guys. I might. I have it on all the time, so I don't know if it tracks it or not. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for how I feel about the game. You guys know I love it. Go out there and buy it. Smash Bros. Is an amazing game that needs to be played by everyone. Can't wait for the Wii U version coming out. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for this episode here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the description below. There you'll have links to all the sales data and all the stuff that I talked about as far as the release date, the Amiibo figurines, the pictures. You can find all that in the description below on playeressence.com. Also, make sure you like this video if you did like it. It really helps us spread our content across YouTube. And make sure to subscribe if you're someone new. You're going to get new shows just like this one, the Super Smash Bros. Show. You're going to get the Legend of Zelda show that we have, Player Essence Cross Nintendo, and all sorts of other cool stuff. And the Operation Platinum videos that we have going on as well. So thank you for everybody for watching, and we will see you guys for the next video. Peace.